Alrighty, welcome back to Tre Plays, Griffey Jr. Baseball. We're continuing with episode 6.5. We had to get off for to do some things that was time sensitive, but we're continuing right where I left off at the bottom of the 8th. And here we go. Just gotta refresh my stream analytics. All right, here we go. We're at the bottom of the 8th. The bases loaded for the Tigers. Got Cecil Fielder up to bat.
Ball. Here I.
Cecil Fielder hits in a run.
Ow. He's out.
Forces the double play. And we hold the Tigers to a 1-run lead. Going into the top of the 9th, we got Ripken, Anderson, and McLemore. Ripken hits it to shallow left for a single. Anderson, secret bunt.
Ow.
Anderson sacrifices to get Ripken on second. McLemore up, secret bunt.
He's out.
McLemore thrown out. Mike Devereaux up to bat.
Here I. Ball.
Mike Devereaux, secret bunt.
Save.
Mike Devereaux bunts in Ripken from third.
Here I.
Chris Hoyles takes the strike swinging.
Here I.
Takes strike 2 swinging. Excuse me. Chris Hoyles gets a single.
Time.
And they're going to the bullpen to swap out Doherty for Henneman.
Here I.
Baines strikes and swings.
He's out.
And Baines line drives to third. And Baltimore puts another run on the board as we move to the bottom of the 9th. Eric Davis up to bat for the Tigers.
Here I.
Takes a strike.
Here I.
Takes another strike. Eric Davis puts one into right field. Devereaux gets underneath it. Mickey Tettleton up to bat.
Oh.
Mickey Tettleton takes a ball.
Here I.
Takes a strike. And Mickey Tettleton hits it to deep right field.
He's out.
And caught by McLemore. Alan Trammell up to bat. Fielded by
He's out.
Paul Pellegrio. And the Orioles beat the Tigers 4-2. Ooh, an umpire caught playing Game Boy during the 7th inning stretch again. Let's say player of the game be Gomez with his solo home run. He's got 3 hits. Trammell got a solo home run, and Fielder got an RBI. There's the results for May 16th. Minnesota beats Boston. Kansas City loses to the Angels. Milwaukee Brewers lose to the Indians. Speaking of Indians, we're playing them next. Let's go to the options. Edit the team really quick. All right. Let's update the roster on stream. And let me just pull up the baseball almanac. Wow, they were really heavy with pitchers back in '93. We'll start with L. Taylor, who is number 49. Number 49 of the 1993 Cleveland Indians was Jose Mesa. Jose Mesa. Number 36 was Jeff Mutis. Jeff Mutis. Number 41 of the 1993 Cleveland Indians was Charles Nagy. N-A-G-Y. Number 29 pitcher. Say hello to Tom Kramer. Tom Kramer. With a K. Number 17 of the Indians, Bob Ojeda. Number 53, Kevin Wickander. Kevin Wickander. Gonna have to abbreviate it. Number 28 of the Cleveland Indians. Hey, what's up, Matt Lee? Yeah, the Orioles, they started falling apart. Number 28 pitcher, Derek Lilliquist. Lily. There's not enough letters, so I gotta abbreviate it. U-I... S-T... Lilquist. Number 45 of the Cleveland Indians. Relief pitcher. Say hello to... Where is he at? Oh, Jerry DiPoto. Jerry DiPoto. Oh, I spelled DiPoto wrong. That's why I wear glasses. Say hello to number 46 of the 1993 Cleveland Indians, Bill Wirtz. Bill Wirtz, relief pitcher. According to Baseball Almanac, they had about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 30 people in their bullpen. Number 38 of the 1993 Cleveland Indians. Say hello to Eric Plunk. He was a great pitcher. He had like a submarine throw, if I remember correctly. All right, off to the lineup. Center fielder for the Cleveland Indians. This should be Kenny Lofton. It is Kenny Lofton. Just double checking. When we're watching Indians on TV, my dad back in the day. Kenny Lofton was pretty awesome. Third baseman for is number 10, Alvaro Espinoza. Yeah, the whole Indians team in the 90 was really good. Second baseman, number 9, Carlos Bierga. Carlos Bierga. Left field, number 8, Albert Bell. Albert Bell, I believe he won the home run derby in 93. I might be wrong. Number 11, first baseman, Paul Sorrento. That 2 R's? Yes. Paul Sorrento. Right fielder, number 35, Wayne Kirby. Wayne Kirby. Designated hitter, number 44, this is Reggie Jefferson. Yeah, Indians always rock me. Like, I almost got rocked by the Tigers. Like, Cecil Fielder was hitting a home run like every single time, sometimes twice a game. And then, I can't remember his name, but he hit like a home run like every game. Who was this? Number 44, Reggie Jefferson. Jefferson. Oops, forgot the N. Gotta put the N in. Nobody will know it's Jefferson. Oh, number 15, catcher, Sandy Alomar Jr. That's someone I'm not going to be stealing against. Alomar. I should have went the other way. Alomar, let's get the junior in there. It's important. Number 16, shortstop, Felix Furman. All right, time to do the benched. Infielder, number 25, Jim Thome. Why would they... Oh, this is before Jim Thome got good. He was only 23 when this game came out. So he's still on the bench. That's a surprise. Jim Thome would go on to do some great things a couple years from now. Infielder number 27, Jeff Treadway. Jeff Treadway. Catcher, Junior Ortiz. Junior Ortiz is like a good catcher, slow, good defense. He was born in 59, so he was like 34 in the season. Number 40, Randy Milligan. Let's do 2 L's. Think we have enough room. Milligan. Yep, it is an AN. Number 22, outfielder, Glenn Allen Hill. He's got a larger first name than his last name. Glenn Allen is his first name. Glenn Allen Hill. I wish they put a code in which just like changed all the names to their roster. That would have been really awesome. Outfielder number 24. He's not listed here. Oh, holy crap. This is before this guy got big, too. He was 21 years old when the season happened. And he would go on to do great things like with Jim Thome. That's Manny Ramirez, just on the bench, sitting around. Alright, save it. There's your 1993 Cleveland Indians. Here's the current standings if you want to see them, Matt Lee. Baltimore ahead of the division. We lost 1 to Detroit, so Detroit gained 1. And we're playing Cleveland, who's 4th in their division. We got to change the lineup. I accidentally made Sagi shortstop somehow. So we're moving Sagi back to second base. And Ripken back to shortstop where he belongs. And looks like the Cleveland Indians are in Baltimore for the first part of the series. Valenzuela Pitching to Kenny Lofton. It's going to be inside.
Here I.
Kenny Lofton takes the strike. We're going to go fastball inside.
Here I.
Kenny Lofton takes it looking. Outside.
Ow.
And Lofton grounds out to first. Espinoza up to bat.
He's out.
Fielded by Gomez. Carlos Baerga is up to bat. Mike Pagliaro
He's out.
throws it to first for the out. We got Anderson, McLemore, and Devereaux up to bat. Anderson hits it down the middle for a single. Anderson, secret bunt.
Ow.
McLemore sacrifices to move Anderson to second.
Here I. Save.
Wow, that arm on Sandy Alomar Jr. is ridiculous. Secret bunt.
Save.
And Devereaux safe on first with his butt attempt.
He's out.
No, I was trying to run, but oh well. Looks like we might leave runners on base. Harold Baines gets a RBI bunt and he's safe on first. That's amazing. He's so slow. And Gomez hits it to right field for an out. End of the first. Baltimore up 1-0. Albert Bell up to bat. He's got some power. Hits it to Anderson in left. And he's on base for a single. Paul Sorrento up to bat. And Paul Sorrento hits it to deep left field. Against the wall. Or right field, sorry. Wayne Kirby up to bat.
He's out. Save.
Hits it to the second baseman for an out.
Ow.
And forces the double play to end the side. We got Pagliaro, Segui, and Ripken.
He's out.
Pagliaro hits it to the third baseman. David Segui, little blooper to the shortstop.
Ow.
Cal Ripken Jr., he's been on a hitting spree for home runs. Hits it to the shortstop.
He's out.
Thrown out at first. All right, we got Alomar Jr., Furman, and Lofton up to bat for the Indians. It's going to be inside. Alomar Jr. safe on first. Furman up to bat.
Oh.
See if he'll chase that.
Oh.
Furman's got a good eye.
Here I.
Swings and misses, going inside. Randy Anderson gets under it for the out. Kenny Lofton up to bat.
He's out. Save.
Belts it to the first baseman. Espinoza up to bat. Foul ball.
Foul.
Anderson makes a run for it and gets under it for the change. And got Anderson, McLemore, and Devereaux up to bat. O's leading 1-0, bottom of the third. Anderson hits a blooper to shallow center for a single. Secret bunt. Anderson advances to second. Secret bunt. Anderson advances to third. Chris Hoyle's a monster foul ball. Almost picked off on third. And he's thrown out at first. All right, we got Carlos Bierga, Albert Bell, and Paul Sorrento up to bat for the Indians. Hits it past the third baseman. And he's on base. Albert Bell up to bat. Hits it past Ripken. On base for a single. Paul Sorrento up to bat. Takes the first strike. Wobbly ball.
He's out. Save.
Should have thrown it to third first. For some reason, it doesn't calculate in my brain to do it, especially that fast.
He's out.
All right, and Baltimore up to bat. We got Baines, Gomez, and Pagliaro.
He's out.
Baines hits it to the shortstop. Gomez drops before it gets the left fielder for a base hit. Pagliaro hits it deep. It's caught by the left fielder.
Save.
David Segui hits it up the middle and forces it out at second. All right, we'll go to the top of the fifth. Jefferson, Sandy Alomar Jr., and Furman. Grounds out to the shortstop. Sandy Alomar up to bat. Fouls it out. Grounds out to the shortstop. Furman hits a single to deep left. Kenny Lofton up to bat. Takes the first strike.
He's out.
And McLemore gets on it, under it, in right field. And the side. Cal Ripken up to bat.
He's out.
Hits it to the shortstop. Brady Anderson. Foul ball. Brady Anderson, solo homer, his 9th of the season, leading the O's with homers. Mark McLemore up to bat. Hits a dribbler back to the pitcher. Mike Devereaux.
Here I.
Ground out
He's out.
to third base. That changes the side. The O's put another run on the board with that single home run by Anderson. Move to the top of the sixth. We got Espinosa up to bat. Ground out to Ripken. Carlos Baerga up to bat.
Here
Takes the
I.
first strike looking.
Oh,
Takes a ball. Ground out to the third baseman. Albert Bell up to bat.
oh.
Takes the first ball.
Here I.
Swings and misses at the second. Hits it into shallow left field. Goes past Anderson. And Bell gets a single. Paul Sorrento up to bat.
He's out.
And hits it to the second baseman for a change. Got Hoyles, Baines, and Gomez up to bat. Chris Hoyles hits a double to deep center. A
Save.
double, yep.
Here I.
Harold Baines
Save.
swings for the fences way too early.
Out.
Harold Baines sacrifices to move Hoyles to third.
Here I. Out. He's out.
And Hoyles thrown out at home. It's very close, though. Wayne Kirby up to bat. Wayne Kirby gets on the board with a single into right field. Jefferson bunts.
Out.
Thrown out at
Save.
first. Their sacrifice worked to move him to second. Sandy Elomar thrown out at first. Furman up to bat. Furman hits a 2-run home run. He's got 2 home runs for all of 93. He's like the best hitter.
He's out.
Alright, and the Indians tie it 2-2 at the top of the 7th. Go into the bottom of the 7th with Pagliaro, Segui, and Ripken.
Here I.
Pagliaro doesn't know what he's swinging at. Pagliaro hits a double
Save.
into deep left field.
He's out.
David
Save.
Segui hits it to the shortstop, and it's caught.
Here I. He's out.
And Ripken hits it to pop fly to right field. Brady Anderson hits it to shallow left for a single.
Save.
Ooh, that's close. McLemore, secret bunt.
Foul.
Fouls. McLemore hits a double over the head of the left fielder
Save.
for a stand-up double and an RBI.
Time.
Cleveland Indians going to the bullpen, switching out Nagy for Wirtz. And Devereaux gets an RBI single over the second baseman's head.
Save. Here I.
Hoyle swinging for the fence and misses. Hoyles hits it through the gap to shallow right for an RBI single.
He's out.
And Harold Baines hits it to the shortstop, forces the out at second. The O's put 3 runs on the board, bottom of the 7th, as we go into the top of the 8th with Espinoza, Carlos Bierga, and Albert Bell up to bat.
Out.
And hits it to the first baseman, tagged out at first.
Foul.
Carlos Bierga hits a monster foul ball.
Oh.
And
Time.
O's are going to the bullpen. Switching Valenzuela out for Mills.
Here I.
And Bierga hits a line drive. Down the first baseline.
Foul.
Albert Bell fouls it.
Here I.
Takes the strike.
Out.
And tosses it
He's out.
to second and forces a double play. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Gomez, Pagliaro, and Segui up to bat for the O's. Gomez
Out.
rounds out to the shortstop. Pagliaro
Out.
grounds out to the second baseman. David Segui hits it over the shortstop's head for a single.
Foul.
Ripken foul ball. Ripken blasts a monster 2-run homer in center field. .450 feet. Anderson hits a little dribbler to third base. And he's thrown out at first. The O's put another 2 runs on the board as we go to the top of the 9th. Facing Sorrento, Kirby, and Jefferson. Paul Sorrento up for the Indians.
He's out.
And he fouls out. Wayne Kirby up to bat. Wayne Kirby belts a high pop
He's out.
fly ball to Devereaux. And Jefferson up to bat. It's a little dinger
He's
to
out.
change the sides and end the game. The Orioles pound the Indians 7-2. An umpire caught playing a Game Boy again. They got Furman. He got the 2-run home run. That's the only runs they got. And we left Lofton and Espinoza and Jefferson hitless. Player of the game, I would say, is Brady Anderson with 3 runs, 4 hits, an RBI. One of those a homer. Ripken's only hit was a 2-run RBI. Oh, homer, sorry. There's the results for May 17th. Boston beats Toronto. Detroit loses to Milwaukee. And New York falls to the Twins. Twins are a tough team. And we got Kramer versus Jamie Moyer.
Play ball.
Kenny Lofton up to bat for the Indians.
Oh. Oh. Foul ball.
And Kenny Lofton struck out swinging. Espinoza up to bat.
Foul ball.
Foul ball. Ground out to Ripken. Carlos Bierga takes the first strike looking.
He's out.
Ground outs to Gomez. And that ends the side. Anderson up to bat for the O's.
Foul ball.
It's a foul ball into left field. It's a dribbler to the shortstop. Might have enough speed, and he is beat to the bag by the ball.
He's out.
And McLemore hits it to the third baseman. Mike Devereaux hits a line drive to left field wall for a stand-up double. Chris Hoyle's up to bat. Hits a little drooper. Falls right before the right fielder, and he's safe on first. And Harold Bain smacks it far against the deep right field wall. And Harold Bain safe at second with a 2 RBI, or a RBI double. Gomez up to bat. Gomez hits it into shallow right field for an RBI single. Mike Pagliaro up to bat. And they forced out at second. Bottom of the second, O's on board. 2-0, going into the top of the second. Albert Bell up to bat. Takes the first strike. Watches the ball. Fouls it. And Albert Bell breaks his bat over his knee in disgust that he even swung at that. And Paul Sorrento up to bat, taking the first pitch from Moyer. Takes it looking as a strike. What? It's so stupid you can't change people. It's so dumb. Like, they hit it to right field. Switch to the right fielder, and not the center fielder. Alright, so that's a stand-up fielder's error, I would have to say.
He's out.
Anderson able to get under it to change the sides. Got David Segui, Ripken, and Anderson up to bat to start the bottom of the second. Segui swings at nothing. Segui foul ball. Segui hits it into deep center field. He's rounding first. He's going to second. He's rounding second. And can he beat it? He beats it. A triple. Ripken swinging for the fences. Ripken hits it to the shortstop. Oh my God. Base running error there. I'll take it. Can't be perfect. McLemore hits it and gets a single. Devereaux hits it deep. Oh, and it's pop fly to right field. All right, that was an unproductive bottom of the second with a running error. Got Sandy Elmore Jr., Furman, and Lofton up to bat.
He's out.
Furman grounds out to the second base. Kenny Lofton up to bat. Kenny Lofton stays on first. Espinoza hits it too shallow right for a single. Carlos Bierga up to bat. And that changes sides. Got Hoyles, Baines, and Gomez up, bottom of the third. Hoyles hits it, grounds out to the first base. Harold Baines almost caught in foul territory. It's a bleeder to the shortstop. Gomez swings and misses. Gomez flies out to right field, and that changes the side. We move into the top of the fourth. Baltimore ahead 2-0 with Albert Bell, Sorrento, and Kirby up to bat for the Indians. Albert Bell hits a single into center. Sorrento sees the strike. Force a double play. Wayne Kirby up to bat. McLemore able to get underneath it to change the side. Go to the bottom of the fourth. Mike Pagliaro, David Segui, and Cal Ripken up to bat for the O's. Pagliaro flies out to the shortstop. David Segui
He's out.
pops out to left field. Cal Ripken Jr. grounds out to the
He's
shortstop.
out.
All right, top of the fifth. O's ahead 2-0. Got Jefferson, Alomar Jr., and Furman up to bat for the Indians.
Foul ball.
Jefferson hits a single to right field. Alomar Jr. up to bat, takes the first strike. And gonna be a double play. Furman up to bat. He homered last game, even though he has no power. 2 home runs all of last season. Kenny Lofton up to bat. Furman's on base. See if we get Lofton swinging at this. Oh, beautiful diving catch by David Segui. Go to the bottom of the fifth. We got Anderson, McLemore, and Devereaux up to bat. Brady Anderson leading the O's with home runs this season with 9. And hits a monster infield pop fly. It's still going. He's rounding first. He's rounding second. And it's caught by the second baseman. McLemore hits a foul ball. Ground out to the third baseman. Devereaux swings and strikes.
He's out.
Devereaux flies out to the shortstop. Got Espinoza, Biarga, and Bell up to bat for the Indians.
Foul ball.
Espinoza hits a foul ball. Ground out to the second baseman. Carlos Biarga takes the ball. Takes ball 2. Strike 1. Strike 2. And Carlos Biarga swing and missing. Strike out. Albert Bell up to bat for the Indians. And Albert Bell hits a deep fly ball to right field. Move to the bottom of the sixth. Got Hoyles, Baines, and Gomez up to bat. Hoyles swings and misses. Hoyles hits it in the gap for a single into right field. Harold Baines hits a foul ball. Harold Baines hits it deep to left field for a stand-up double.
Save.
Gomez
Out.
rounds out to second base.
Foul ball.
Mike Pagliaro
He's out.
flies out to left field.
Time.
And Indians going to the bullpen. Switching Kramer with Wirtz. David Ski up to bat. And Segui hits it into deep center field for a 2 RBI double.
Safe.
And Ripken hits it in the gap for a single. And Brady Anderson smacks a 3-run homer into deep center field for his 10th home run of the year, leading the Orioles in home runs. Indians going to the bullpen, switching Wirtz out for DePoto. McLemore up to bat. McLemore hits a monster single-run home run. Jumps on the base. And the crowd is going wild with all these home runs. Devereaux foul ball to the catcher.
He's out.
And that changes the side. The O's put 6 runs on the board. Baltimore leading 8-0, top of the 7th. Jamie Moyer sending the pitch to
Here I.
Sorrento.
Here I.
Sorrento thrown out at first. Wayne Kirby up to bat. Wayne Kirby is going to be caught in foul territory. Jefferson up to bat.
Foul.
Jefferson fouls.
Oh,
Jefferson takes the ball.
he's out.
Jefferson hits it directly to the second baseman, and that changes sides.
Foul.
Chris Hoyles hits it in the shallow center for a base hit. Harold Baines hits it to
He's out.
second base and forces a double play. Leo Gomez up to bat.
Foul.
It's a line drive foul ball. Hits it down the left, the third baseline. He's rounding first for a stand-up double. Mike Pagliaro up to bat. It's into shallow. Oh, deep center field for an RBI double. And David Segui rounds out to first. The O's managed to put another run on the board, padding their lead 9-0. As we go to the top of the 8th, we got Alomar Jr., Furman, and Lofton up to bat for the Indians. And the O's are going to the bullpen. Switching Moyer out. He's tired. And we'll switch him for Greg Olson. Greg Olson gonna finish it up here.
Here I.
Alomar takes the first strike. Alomar belts a
He's out.
fly ball, and Anderson hits the wall. Almost drops the ball. Furman thrown out at first. Kenny Lofton up to bat. Kenny Lofton
He's out.
rounds out to the second baseman, and that's a change of sides. Go to the bottom of the eighth. We got Ripken, Anderson, and McLemore up to bat. Ripken line drive to third baseman, thrown out at first. Oh, thanks.
Foul. Foul.
Anderson, foul ball down the third baseline. Anderson, secret bunt. And ball barely beats him to the bag.
Time.
Indians going to the bullpen once again, switching Dipoto out for Wykander.
He's out.
All right, go to the top of the ninth. O's leading 9-0. And going up against Espinoza, Bjerga, and Bell. Van Olsen throws to Espinoza.
Here I.
Watches it for the strike. Here's a fastball down the middle.
He's out.
And caught by Mike Pagliaro. Carlos Bjerga taking the first pitch, inside strike. Wobbly slow.
He's out.
Caught by David Segui. Albert Bell up to bat. Inside fastball.
He's out.
Beautiful diving catch by Brady Anderson to end the side, to end the game. And the streaking Orioles win against the Indians 9-0. Yankee star signs massive $100 million contract. Carlos Bjerga, Kirby, and Alomar Jr. all blank to 0 hits. Player of the game, Brady Anderson, with 2 hits, one of those being a home run, 3 RBIs. And let's go to the next game. Results for May 18th. Baltimore Skunks the Indians 9-0. Detroit loses to Milwaukee. And New York loses to the Twins. Wow. See where we are at the standings. We must be like way up there now. Oh, New York making a run for it. Baltimore still way ahead. Milwaukee tied with Chicago now. That's crazy. And Seattle's only 2 games ahead. All right. Indians Ojeda versus Ben McDonald.
Play ball.
McDonald facing the top of the batting lineup, starting with Kenny Lofton. First pitch. And Kenny Lofton hits a deep right field stand-up double for him.
Save.
He probably could have got a triple. He's fast. Espinoza up to bat. And Devereaux gets under it. Carlos Bjerga up to bat. Gets past David Segui for a single. Albert Bell up to bat.
He's out.
Line drive to the third baseman.
Here I. Here I.
Paul Sorrento up to bat.
Oh.
And Paul Sorrento belts a single to deep right center, and I hate that
Save.
you can't switch. So the center fielder's moving all the way from center to right field for no reason.
Yeah.
And Cleveland on the board, 1-0 with Anderson, McLemore, and Devereaux up to bat. Brady Anderson, 10 home runs for the season.
Foul.
Strikes and fouls. It's a little blooper to the shortstop, and he's thrown out at first. McLemore, jump and catch by the second baseman. Mike Devereaux belts a monster foul ball. Ground out to the third baseman, and that ends the side. Jefferson up to bat for the Indians, takes a strike.
Foul. Oh.
Jefferson hits a stand-up double, gets past McLemore in right field.
Save.
Sandy Alomar Jr. up to bat. And thrown out at first. Furman up to bat.
Foul.
Furman foul ball.
Here I.
Takes a strike.
He's out.
And strikes out swinging. Kenny Lofton up to bat. Where's my guy? Erg. Espinoza up to bat.
He's out.
And forces the out at second. We have Hoyles, Baines, and Gomez up to bat for the O's. Chris Hoyles hits a pop fly to right field. Harold Baines grounds out to third. Leo Gomez grounds out to second. Go to the top of the third. Indians ahead, 1-0.
He's out.
Carlos Bierga fouls.
Here I.
Foul out, pop fly, I guess.
Save.
Paul Sorrento up to bat.
Oh.
Takes the first one as a ball. And Paul Sorrento hits it off the back wall. Bell stays in on second for some reason. Wayne Kirby up to bat.
He's out. He's out.
Amazing diving catch by David Segui. Get a double play. And we got Pagliaro, Segui, and Ripken up to bat.
He's out.
Pagliaro hits it to the pitcher.
Here I.
David Segui swings and misses. Hits it to, grounds out to the second baseman. Cal Ripken Jr. up to bat. Swings and misses.
He's out.
And Ripken hits it to the shortstop to end the side. As we go to the top of the fourth, the Baltimore Orioles have 0 hits so far this game. Jefferson up to bat. Ground out to the second baseman. Sandy Alomar Jr. up to bat. Anderson gets under it. Furman up to bat.
He's out.
Hits it to Ripken to change the sides. All right, we got Anderson, McLemore, and Devereaux up to bat. Anderson ground out to third base. McLemore hits it into deep left field for a double. And the O's get their first hit of the game.
Save.
Devereaux.
Out.
Sacrifice bunt opportunity. And Chris Hoyles hits a monstrosity.
He's out.
Pop fly to right field. And that's the side. Top of the fifth. Cleveland leads 5-0. Kenny Lofton up to bat. It's a little dribbler.
Out.
Ball beats him to the bag, which is surprising. Espinoza up to bat.
He's out.
Ripken makes the catch. Carlos Bierga up to bat.
Here I.
Takes the first strike. Takes the second strike. Going outside here.
He's out.
And he swings and misses for a strikeout and change sides. Bottom of the fifth, we got Baines, Gomez, and Pagliaro up to bat.
Here I.
Baines swings and misses.
Bubble.
Baines grounds out to the third baseman. Leo Gomez up to bat. Gomez grounds out to the second baseman. Pagliaro. And a shallow right field for a single.
Here I.
Segui, shallow center for a single. Kyle Ripken Jr. hits it deep, and it's caught for a change. And we go to the top of the sixth. The O's are still scoreless. Albert Bell up to bat. And hits it to left field for a single. Devereaux gets under it. Pop fly to center. Wayne Kirby up to bat.
Ow.
Gets a double play. And we go to the bottom of the sixth. Got Anderson, McLemore, and Devereaux up to bat. Anderson swings and misses. Anderson pops out to the shortstop. McLemore, ground out to second baseman. Devereaux. Foul ball.
Here I.
Devereaux, line drive to first base line. He's rounding first. He's at second. Devereaux got a double. Chris Hoyles, foul ball. Chris Hoyles hits a single into left field. Harold Baines hits it to the shortstop and forces the out at second. As we move to the top of the seventh, the Cleveland Indians leading the O's 1-0. Got Jefferson, Alomar Jr., and Furman up to bat for the Indians.
Ow.
Ground out to second baseman. Alomar Jr. ground out to the shortstop. Furman
He's out.
hits it to Segui to retire the side. And Gomez, Pagliaro, and Segui up to bat for the O's. And David Segui
He's out.
hits a fly ball to a deep right field.
Here I.
Pagliaro swings and misses.
Bubble.
Pagliaro foul ball. Pagliaro hits it into right field for a single.
Here I.
David Segui swings and misses. Segui foul ball. Segui
Ow. He's out.
forces a double play, and that changes the side. We got Lofton, Espinoza, and Bierga up to bat.
Here I.
Segui makes the play at first. Espinoza up to bat.
He's out.
Ripken makes the play. Carlos Bierga hits it into shallow center for a base hit. Albert Bell up to bat.
Here I.
Takes a strike.
Here I.
Strike two. And Albert Bell hits it into deep left field for a stand-up double. Paul Sorrento up to bat.
Here I.
Takes a strike. Hits it into deep left field for an RBI single. Wayne Kirby up to bat.
He's out.
And he's tagged out at first. And the side, we go to the bottom of the eighth. The O's down 2-0 with Ripken, Anderson, McLemore up to bat. It's the O's time to rally. They rally with a line drive to the first baseman. And Anderson grounds out to the shortstop.
Ow.
Kind of rally as this O's. McLemore swings for the fences.
Fine.
We're going to switch McLemore out. McLemore, hit the benches. Hammonds, you're in.
He's out.
Hammond's a deep pop fly to left field. And that ends the side. We go to the top of the ninth.
He's out.
McLemore able to get under it. Sandy Alomar Jr. up to bat.
He's out.
Ripken catches it. Furman up to bat. Why would it switch to the center fielder way back there? Kenny Lofton up to bat. And forces the out at second. And we move to the bottom of the ninth. This is the O's final chance to get on the board. Can still happen. They've done it in the past.
Here I.
And Devereaux hits it to shortstop. Thrown out at first. Chris Hoyles hits a little blooper to left field for a single.
Foul ball.
Harold Baines hits a single up the center. Gomez swings and misses.
Save.
Gomez safe on first. And it looks like the O's are gonna rally. Pagliaro, RBI single.
Time.
And the Indians go to the bullpen. Switch out Ojeda for Plunk.
He's out. Save.
And Ripken up to bat. And grounds out and ends the game. Orioles beaten by Indians 2-1. Hale Hosestar hits 300th career home run. Sorrento has their only RBIs. Pretty much everyone on our team sucked. No offense that time. Pagliaro, player of the game. And there's the results for May 19th. Boston beats Toronto. Minnesota beats New York. All right, Jose Mesa versus Sutcliffe for another game. Sutcliffe ERA this season 1.96. Amazing diving catch by Gomez at first base. Espinoza up to bat. Fielded by Pagliaro. And he's thrown out at first. Carlos Bierga up to bat. McLemore cuts it off. Albert Bell. And gets it past Ripken. Paul Sorrento up to bat.
Foul. He's out.
And tags him out at the forced out at third. Brady Anderson up to bat.
He's out.
Anderson hits it to the catcher. Little bloops all over the place. Secret bunt.
Out.
McLemore thrown out. The secret bunt.
He's out.
Devereaux. Line drive to third base, and the O's don't do anything.
Here I.
Wayne Kirby takes the first pitch.
Out.
Gomez fields it. Anderson, or Jefferson, I mean. Gomez fields it. Sandy Alomar Jr. thrown out at first. And bottom of the second, we have Hoyles, Baines, and Gomez up to bat.
Here I.
Hoyles swings for the fences. Hoyles
Out.
grounds out to the second baseman. Baines grounds out to shortstop.
Out.
I don't know what's going on with my batting. It's just like all the balls are just like inside. Gomez hits a deep hit to second. Stand up double.
Here I.
Pagliaro up to bat. Pagliaro. 2-run home run by Pagliaro. Wasn't sure I was keeping the guy on the bag. David Segui up to bat.
Foul. He's out.
David Segui grounds out to the second baseman. And we got Furman up to bat for the Indians. Furman hits it into deep left. Anderson has enough time to get underneath it. Kenny Lofton up to bat. Takes the first strike looking.
Oh.
Takes the ball looking. Hit to Gomez and tagged out at first. Espinoza.
He's out.
Caught by Gomez at first. Bottom of the third, we got Ripken, Anderson, and McLemore up to bat. Ripken hits a little dribbler to shallow left field for a single.
Out. He's
And they
out.
force the double play.
He's out.
McLemore hits it to the pitcher. And Bier goes up to bat.
He's out.
Caught by Pagliaro. Albert Bell up to bat.
Here I.
Takes the first strike looking.
He's out.
Caught by David Segui. Paul Sorrento up to bat.
Foul.
It's a foul ball. Paul Sorrento hits it to deep center. Devereaux has time to get underneath it. And we move to the bottom of the fourth. Devereaux, Hoyles, and Baines up to bat. Devereaux, walk-off home run into deep right field. And walks to the base. Chris Hoyles,
He's out.
pop fly to left field. Harold Baines
Out.
rounds out to second. Leo Gomez
He's out.
hits it to the first baseman. And we go to the top of the fifth. Wayne Kirby up to bat.
He right.
Takes the first strike looking. Pops it up into foul territory
He's out.
to Chris Hoyles. Jefferson up to bat. Fielded by Pagliaro.
Out.
Sandy Alomar up to bat.
Foul. Oh.
Takes a ball.
He right.
Takes a strike. Ripken
He's out.
throws to first, and he's out. All right, we got Pagliaro, Segui, and Ripken up to bat.
He right.
Pagliaro grounds out to the second baseman.
He's out.
David Segui line drive to the first baseman. Ripken pops it up into foul territory.
He's out.
That changes the side. Go to the top of the sixth. O's ahead, 3-0. Furman, Lofton, and Espinoza up to bat. Ground out to Ripken.
Out. He right.
Kenny Lofton swings and misses. Hits it into shallow right field. Espinoza up to bat. Anderson gets
He's
under it.
out.
Carlos Bierga belts a foul ball.
Foul.
Almost caught by Devereaux. Or, McLemore, sorry.
Foul. Save.
Hits a single into right field. Albert Bell up to bat.
He's out.
And grounds out to the pitcher. Bottom of the sixth, we've got Anderson, McLemore, and Devereaux up to bat. Anderson grounds out to the shortstop.
He's out.
McLemore hits it to the pitcher. Devereaux hits it to shallow right for a single.
He
Chris
right.
Hoyles swings and strikes. Chris Hoyles hits it
He's
into
out.
right field where it's caught. Top of the seventh, we got Sorrento, Kirby, and Jefferson batting for the Indians.
He right.
Sorrento takes the first strike looking. McLemore able to get underneath it for pop fly. Wayne Kirby up to bat.
Here I.
Takes the first strike looking. Hits it into shallow right. Gets past David Segui. Jefferson up to bat. Hits a foul ball.
Here I.
Swings and misses.
He's out.
Segui makes the catch. Sandy Alomar Jr. up to bat.
Oh.
Takes a ball.
He's out.
Ripken makes the play at the force out at second. We go to the bottom of the seventh with Baines, Gomez, and Pagliaro up to bat. Harold Baines grounds out to the shortstop.
Out.
Gomez. It's a pop fly to right field.
He's out.
Pagliaro hits a stand-up double.
Save.
Nope, not a stand-up double. He slid.
He's out.
And Segui hits it to the third baseman to end the side. Go to the top of the eighth. Baltimore Orioles winning or leading 3-0 with Furman, Lofton, and Espinoza up to bat.
He's out.
Hits it to the third baseman. Lofton thrown out at first. Espinoza cracks a one-run homer. Make it a 2-point ball game. Carlos Bierga up to bat.
Here I.
Bierga hits it into shallow right for a single.
Time.
Sutcliffe is coming out. We're going to put Olsen in.
Here I.
Albert Bell hits it to deep left field, and Anderson's able to get under it. The Indians put one run on the board at the top of the eighth. As we move to the bottom of the eighth, we got Ripken, Anderson, and McLemore up to bat. Ripken hits it in the gap for a single. Brady Anderson, secret bunt.
He's out.
And Anderson is thrown out at first. Secret bunt by McLemore.
Out.
Moves Ripken into scoring position.
He's out.
And doesn't matter because Devereaux hits it straight to the shortstop. And we move to the top of the ninth with Sorrento, Kirby, and Jefferson up to bat. I don't feel too confident. A 2-point lead is nothing. They can easily make that up with like belting homers.
Here I.
Kirby grounds out to the second baseman. Jefferson up to bat. Jefferson hits it to Ripken to end the side and the game. And the Orioles beat the Indians 3-1. What else in the news? Padres expect slump after left fielder breaks lucky bat. And I'd say player of the game is Mike Pagliaro. 2 hits, 2 RBIs, and he got a homer. Let's see, Anderson, McLemore, Hoyles, and Baines, and Segui all hitless that game. So over half of my lineup is definitely a pitcher duel. Because Furman, Jefferson, Alomar Jr., and Sorrento all had 0 hits. And the other 4 had just 1 hit each. And a solo home run by Espinoza. That's their player of the game. Results for May 20th. Detroit beats Milwaukee. Kansas City beats Oakland. And we're going off to the Brewers. And we gotta edit the team. All right, let's start by editing the Brewers. Okay, we gotta do a new search for this. Yeah. Brewers roster. The Baseball Almanac. They have Robin Yount still. Yeah, they did. Robin Yount was a boss. Oh, and BJ Surhoff. Another boss. Alright, let's edit the Brewers live on stream. Pitcher number 21 for the 1993 Brewers was Cal Eldred. Cal Eldred. Number 31 pitcher was Jamie Navarro. Jamie Navarro. 2 R's Navarro. That's his nickname. Oops. Number 25 was, say hello to Ricky Bones. The coolest pitcher name ever, Ricky Bones. Sounds like a made up Ken Griffey Jr. presents Major League Baseball name. No, it's a real name. Ricky Bones. He was an aspiring 24-year-old when this game came out. Number 46, say hello to Bill Wegman. Bill Wegman. Wegman. Only one N. I don't want Bill Wegman to watch this and be like, my name's spelled wrong. Number 38 pitcher, Angel Miranda. Angel Miranda. Number 37. Pitcher. Say hello to Graham Lloyd. With 2 L's. Number 36 of the 1993 Milwaukee Brewers. Say hello to Mike Fetters. Mike Fetters. Number 55, relief pitcher for the 1993 Milwaukee Brewers is number 55. Number 55. I don't see a 55. What the heck? There's no number 55 in the baseball almanac. Wonder if they mean Carlos Maldonado. We'll have to check his stats for 93, see if they're the same as these. Carlos Maldonado, 29 games, 2 wins, 2 losses. Nope, not him. Who the fuck's number 55? Damn it, I went too far back. Let's skip that one. Yeah, there's no 55. There's a 52. Maybe that's the one. Mike Bodicker. No. Huh. Different ERAs. Oh, the fuck. It's like a phantom baseball player. Didn't exist. I'll check the 94 roster. Maybe you just got in under the trade deadline. Nope, no number 55 in 94 either. We'll check 92. No number 92. What the fuck? There's like a mystery baseball player here. I'm gonna do a search on Google. 1993 Brewers. Number 55. Who is number 55 on the Brewers? That would be... Huh. Gotta be like date of birth in the 60s. There is no number 55. That's weird. I've never seen that yet. Who is 55? We're gonna skip him. Let's go to number 47. It's Jesse Orosco. Jesse Orosco. Number 28 is say hello to Doug Henry. Doug Henry. All right, we are moving onwards. Let's do the batting lineup now. We got a right fielder, number 24. Say hello to Daryl Hamilton. Daryl Hamilton. Hamilton. Number 19, the center fielder, Tom Brunansky. Tom Brunansky. Bruh. Bruh, how do you spell your name? Brunansky. A-N-S. Nance. It's not enough letters. Hate that. He's going to be Branaski. Dropped an N. Third baseman, number 5, BJ Surhoff. BJ Surhoff. Left field, number 23, Greg Vaughn. He was a beast. I remember Greg Vaughn from back in the day. Number 29, designated hitter, what the? Designated hitter number 29. Does not exist. Unless, did they have a pitcher that was their designated hitter? It looks like it. Jeff Bronke. Weird. That is weird. The first baseman, number 32, John Jaha. John Jaha. Ha 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 ha. Number 11, the catcher, Dave Nilsson. Dave Nilsson. Dave Nilsson. Two S's. That was his nickname. Two S's, Dave Nilsson. Number 16, the shortstop, Pat Lestach. Second baseman, number 9, Bill Spears. Bill Spears. It's I-E-R-S. All right, let's go to the bench. Number 22, the catcher, Mike Matheny. Mike Matheny. Oh, God. Like Matheny. Number 26, the infielder, Jeff Cirillo. Jeff Cirillo. All right, number 20 in the infield, Kevin Seltzer. Sir. Number 8 of the infield, Jody Reed. Jody Reed. All right, number 18 of the outfield. Say hello to... What? There are two number 18s. Well, that's 19. Misread that. Well, there is no number 19. Let's see, is there an outfielder number 1? Alex Diaz? Alex Diaz. Okay. So the center fielder, Tom Brunansky, that one's wrong. Center fielder. Oh no, right fielder, Darrell Hamilton. Number 19. There's no number 19. Let's see. Looking for a 258 batting average. Brewers, 93 Brewers. He never played for the 93 Brewers. So why is he on this list? Ooh, baseball almanac. You lying. You lying to me. So this is not Brumkowski, and there's no number 18. Oh no, there's no number 19. Oh yeah, Robin Yount. What the fuck? Just wasn't scrolled down enough. Oh, I'm tired. Gonna play one more game and then I'm gonna call it because I gotta take a nap. I work tonight. Okay, there is a 29. Kevin Rollmer. All right, and then number 18, Tom Brunansky. We're gonna go Tom Brunansky. Cut out the other. So there's only one question mark one. We don't know who it is. Number 55. Number 55 does not show up on the list. Might be able to find him this way. 5.73 ERA. 5.73 ERA. One win, 2 losses, and 1 save is Matt Mazie. Wow, Matt Mazie. He only played for like a couple years and that's it. The 93 Expo or the 92 Expos, 93 Brewers. Never played another game. Found him though. Had to go in and search by ERA. All right, making sure I got his name spelled right. Matt Mazie. EY. All right, that's it. Gonna save, exit. And we are golden, good to go. We are. Let's check out our schedule. Month of May, we're doing pretty good. We beat the Royals, we beat the Twins, we beat the Blue Jays. Whole entire month of May, we got 1 loss, 2 losses, 3 losses so far. And after the Brewers are the Yankees, and then the Angels again, and then we start a series with the Athletics. Well, let's continue onward. Play at least one game. Mike Mussina versus Hamilton.
Ow.
Rounds out to the second baseman. Robin Yount up to bat.
Here I. Oh.
Rounds out to Ripken. B.J. Surhoff.
Here I. He's out.
And Devereaux able to get underneath it to get the out. Go to the bottom of the first. We got Anderson, McLemore, and Devereaux up to bat. Anderson hits a little lollipop
Save.
to the shortstop, and he is safe. Secret bunt.
Here I. Save.
Ooh, Anderson steals second. Secret bunt.
Ow.
And the bunt doesn't go very well.
Ow.
Anderson sacrificed in for a run. Chris Hoyles
He's out.
hits a little blooper to shortstop. Ends the side. And we got 1 hit and 1 run. Greg Vaughn up to bat for the Brewers. It's into left field.
Here I. Foul.
Relmer
He's out. Save.
hits it back to the pitcher. Jeff Jaha
Here I. He's out.
hits it to Anderson. Nilsson gets it by the first baseman.
He's out.
All right, we got Baines, Gomez, and Pagliaro up to bat. Bottom of the second. Harold Baines hits a single to shallow right field.
Here I.
Gomez hits it over the third baseman's head for a single. Pagliaro hits it in the gap for a single into shallow left. David Segui up to bat.
He's out.
Line drive to third baseman. Ripken's up for a grand slam event.
Here I.
Swings and misses. And Ripken Well, it's a 2-run
Save.
double.
Save.
Anderson hits a single into short left. McLemore bunts.
Ow.
Sacrifices to
Save.
move someone on the third. Devereaux
He's out.
thrown out at first. And the O's are on padding their lead. 3 more runs. You got Spears, Hamilton, and Yunt up to bat.
Oh.
Spears takes a ball,
Here I.
looking at the strike.
Here I.
Spears gets another strike, looking.
Save.
Spears hits it into shallow right. Drops before the fielder can get there. And we got a double play, forced double play. Robin Yunt up to bat. Robin Yunt hits it into shallow left center. BJ Surhoff up to bat. Gomez fields it and tags the base for an out. Got Hoyles, Baines, and Gomez up to bat.
Here I.
Hoyle swings and misses.
Bubble. He's out.
Line drive to the first baseman. Harold Baines
Ow.
rounds out to the shortstop. Gomez singles into shallow right field. Pagliaro forces the force out at second. Greg Vaughn up to bat. Rounds out to third. Kevin Relmer up to bat.
Here I.
Takes the first strike looking.
He's out.
Gomez gets under it at first.
He's out.
Pagliaro makes a diving catch. And we go into the bottom of the fourth. Those ahead 4-0. We got Segui, Ripken, and Anderson up to bat. Segui hits it up the middle. Rounds out to second.
Here
Ripken
I.
swings and misses.
Bubble.
Ripken a monstrosity foul ball. Ripken solo home run into right field. Walks to the base, his 9th of the season.
Time.
And Brewers going into the bullpen, switching out Navarro for Orozco. Anderson's up to bat.
Bubble.
Anderson hits it over the left fielder's head for a stand-up double.
Save.
McLemore hits a single into right field.
Bubble.
Devereaux, successful bunt RBI. And Chris Hoyles gets a monster
He's out.
fly ball. I thought it was going to be, it sounded like a home run, so I didn't tag up. Runner's error. Go to the top of the fifth. Got Nilsson, Listash, and Spears.
Here I.
Nilsson swinging and a strike.
Out.
Rounds out to second. Listash up to bat. Rounds out to second.
Out.
Spears up to bat. Rounds out to
He's
second.
out.
Got Baines, Gomez, and Pagliaro up to bat.
Foul.
Harold Baines hitting two monster foul balls. Harold Baines hits a monster home run off the wall. Nope, it stays in. And he's thrown out at second. He got stopped by the green monster in right field.
Here I. Foul.
Gomez pops flies to right field. Pagliaro up to bat. Ground out to second baseman. Go to the top of the sixth with Hamilton, Yunt, and Surhoff on in the batting order.
Oh.
Hamilton takes a ball. Oh no, he gets past the the right fielder. And then he gets a stand-up triple with a fielding error. And Yunt smacks in an RBI single.
He's out. He's
Forces
out.
the double play. Greg Vaughn up to bat. Greg Vaughn smashes a huge foul ball. And hits a one-run homer. Course. Kevin Relmer
He's
hits it
out.
back to the pitcher, and that ends the side. And the Milwaukee Brewers put 2 runs on the board. Baltimore Orioles still leading 6-2. We move into the bottom of the 6th. We got Segui, Ripken, and Anderson up to bat.
Here I.
Segui swinging and missing way too early. Segui hits it into the gap for a single into shallow right.
Time.
And Brewers go into the bullpen to get Macy. Kyle Ripken Jr. hits it into the gap in left field.
Save. Save.
And Ripken gets a double.
Out.
Secret bunt there.
Save. He's out.
Oh my god. What was that? What was they doing on second? Why did you start running to third? Moron.
He's out.
And runner error again. Leaves runners on the base. Ooh. McLemore can't get it to it in time and drops for a double.
Here I. He's out.
Jumping catch by David Segui at second base. Listach takes a strike looking.
He's out. Oh, come on!
And Listach complaining to the ump. He's like, no, I didn't swing.
He's out.
And Gomez makes the catch and throws it to first for the out. Chris Hoyles grounds out to third. Harold Baines, foul ball. Harold Baines grounds out to shortstop. Gomez up to bat. It's a little dribbler, grounds out to second. And O's are still leading 6-2. Got Hamilton, Yunt, and Surhoff up to bat. And gets it down the middle. Robin Yount up to bat, hits a foul ball.
Here I.
Takes a strike.
Save. Save.
And Robin Yount able to get on base. Can't convert it to a double play. They're just too fast. BJ Surhoff up to bat.
He's out. Save.
Pop fly to right field. Greg Vaughn up to bat.
Ow. He's out.
And converts it to a double play. And bottom of the eighth, sorry, we got Pagliaro, Segui, and Ripken up to bat. Pagliaro gets potentially a double. That's very close. He's kind of slow. David Segui up to bat.
Ow.
David Segui moves Pagliaro to third. Leaves Ripken on base. Pagliaro scores. Ripken gets an RBI single. Ooh, they almost tag Ripken out. Brady Anderson, pop fly to right field. Secret bunt. And that changes the side. Sometimes that secret bunt works out. And we got Relmer Jaha Nilsson up to bat. As we move to the top of the ninth, anything can happen. Like that, for some reason, they want the center fielder to field that shit when the right fielder's right there.
Save. He's out.
Fly ball to Brady Anderson, makes the play.
Ow.
Hits it back to the pitcher for an out. Listach up to bat, takes the first strike.
He's out.
Segui fields it. Throws him out on first. And the Orioles pound the Brewers 7-2. Marlin fan signs contract after stealing fly ball from opposing outfielder. Player of the game, Cal Ripken Jr. with 4 at-bats, 4 hits, 4 RBIs, and a homer. Let's see. Their player is probably Greg Vaughn. And results for May 21st. Baltimore beats the Brewers. Ooh, Seattle goes down against the Royals. Minnesota beats Toronto. New York gets beat by Boston. Boston's like one of the worst teams. I want to see the stats now. Yeah, New York is 7.5 games back. Boston's in last place. Seattle better not lose any more games. Detroit went way down. They were like in first place. Yeah, we gotta check our lineup. I think this lineup's working out pretty good. What I might do is put Reynolds back in where Gomez is. Yeah, because I'm having problems at the first base. So we got Segui at first. Reynolds at second. Move Segui and Reynolds. Alright, Reynolds is now at first base. Pagliaro and Segui. Segui at second. That's where he has been. Alright, we'll save it. Wait. Try that. Alright, we're going to play one more game.
Play ball.
Ricky Bones against Valenzuela.
Out.
Robinette up to bat.
He right. He's out.
BJ Surhoff up to bat. Damn it. Switch. I wish there was just a button to switch fielders. Why they didn't add that, I do not know. Greg Vaughn.
Foul ball.
It's a monstrosity of a foul ball.
He's out.
And that changes sides. Got Anderson, McLemore, and Devereaux up to bat. Anderson hits it to the shortstop. McLemore up to bat. It's a foul ball. Grounds out to the shortstop. Mike Devereaux hits a monster home run for his 4th of the season. .512 feet. That's like upper deck. And Chris Hoyles line drives to third base. And the O's are on the board, 1-0.
He's out.
Segui makes the catch at second. Jaha takes the strike. Jaha thrown out at first. Nielsen grounds out to first. Got Bain, Segui, and Pagliaro up to bat.
He's out.
Baines hits it right back up to the pitcher. David Segui hits it to the third baseman. Pagliaro up to bat. Rounds out to the second baseman, and that's changed side. Go to the top of the third, we got Listash, Spears, and Hamilton. Listash takes a ball. Listash takes a strike. Rounds out to Ripken. Spears up to bat. Takes the first pitch as a strike. Hits it back to the pitcher. Hamilton up to bat.
He's out.
And that changes the side. Bottom of the third, we got Reynolds, Ripken, and Anderson up to bat. Reynolds grounds out to the shortstop. Ripken.
He's out.
Fly ball to the shortstop. Anderson, little blooper to left field for a single. Anderson going to second. McLemore thrown out at first. And top of the fourth, we got Yunt, Surhoff, and Vaughn up to bat. First pitch. Rounds out to the shortstop. BJ Surhoff. Rounds out. Greg Vaughn up to bat. Anderson able to get underneath it, and that changes the side. And we got Devereaux, Hoyles, and Baines up to bat. Devereaux, line drive to right field. And Chris Hoyles hits a 2-run homer his 6th of the season, and gives the O's a 3-0 lead. Harold Baines up to bat. Hits it into right field, and it's caught. David Segui hits a wonderful double, possibly.
Safe.
Ooh, he's barely safe at second. Pagliaro up to bat.
Foul. Out.
And Segui still at second.
Here I.
Reynolds takes the first pitch.
He's out.
Reynolds thrown out at first. And the O's put 2 more runs on the board. Up next, Relmer, Jaha, and Nilsson.
Out.
Rounds out to the second baseman. Jaha up to bat.
Here I.
Takes the first strike looking. Anderson able to get underneath it. Nielsen up to bat.
Here I.
Takes the first strike looking.
He's out.
And Segui makes a diving catch to end the side. And we have Ripken up to bat. Ripken hits a bleeder to right field for a single.
Out.
And they force a double play.
He's out.
McLemore hits it to the pitcher. That ends the side. We got Listash, Spears, and Hamilton up to bat.
Here I. Here I.
Listash,
Foul.
foul ball. Ground out to Ripken.
Out.
Spears up to bat.
Here I.
Takes the first strike looking.
Here I.
Second strike looking. Spears hits a
Foul.
huge foul ball.
Out.
Reynolds takes him out at first. Hamilton up to bat. Segui dives and makes the play at first. And we got Devereaux, Hoyles, and Baines up to bat. Devereaux rounds out to the shortstop. Chris Hoyles hits it over the shortstop's head for a single. Harold Baines hits it into
He's out.
right field, and Hoyles is tagged out for a double play. Looks like got a runner's error there by me.
Out.
BJ Surhoff up to bat after
He's out.
Yunt's ground ball. BJ Surhoff out. Greg Vaughn up to bat. Fielded by Pagliaro, and he's out at first. And we got Segui, Pagliaro, and Reynolds up to bat.
He right.
David Segui strikes.
He's out.
And Segui hits it down the third baseline for a pop out. Pagliaro up to bat. He's having a pretty good last few games with some homers.
He's out.
Pops out to the second baseman. Harold Reynolds back in the lineup.
He's out.
Hits it to the shortstop. We got Relmer, Jaha, and Nielsen up to bat for the Brewers, top of the eighth.
He right.
Relmer takes the first pitch.
He's out.
Hits it to the second baseman. Jaha up to bat. McLemore might be able to get it. He gets it in foul territory. Nielsen up to bat. And thrown out at first. Baltimore leading 3-0 as we move to the bottom of the eighth. Again grounds out to the second baseman.
He right.
Brady Anderson swings and misses. Hits it to shallow right for a single. McLemore grounds out, forces a double play at second and first. That changes the side. We got Listash, Spears, and Hamilton up for the Milwaukee Brewers.
He's out.
Spears is up.
He right.
Takes the first strike looking. And McLemore able to get under it in right field. Hamilton up to bat. And gets past Segui for a single.
He's out.
And that changes the side. The O's are able to keep the Brewers shut out 3-0. Hail Hose Star signs massive $100 million contract. And we kept the Brewers to only a 2-hit game. Spears, Listash, Nielsen, Relmer, Jaha, Vaughn, and Yunt, no hits. 2 homers. Player of the game. It's Chris Hoyles. Baines had no hits. McLemore no hits. Pagliaro no hits. Reynolds no hits. Here's the results for May 22nd. New York beats Boston, which is good. Tigers lose to the Indians. Minnesota tops the Toronto Blue Jays. Chicago White Sox top the Oakland A's. Seattle beats the Royals. New York Mets lose to the Braves. The Expos beat the Phillies. Cincinnati lose to San Francisco, really? Alright, let's see what we got in the standings. New York is 7.5 games behind Baltimore. We're 41 games into a full season. The Orioles have just torn it up. I think I could play one more. Got Wegman versus
Play
Moyer.
ball.
Moyer. First pitch to Hamilton. Slow inside. Wegman or Hamilton to shallow center right for a base hit. Robin Yount up to bat. Hits it into shallow
He's
center
out.
for a base hit. Do get a force out at second. EJ Surhoff up to bat.
Here
Takes the
I-
first one looking.
Foul ball. He's out.
Hits it to Ripken for an out. Greg Vaughn.
He's out.
Anderson able to get underneath it. And that retires the sides. Going to the bottom of the first, we got Anderson, McLemore, and Devereaux up to bat. Anderson hits a foul ball to the catcher for an out. McLemore up to bat.
Here I.
Swings horribly and misses horribly. McLemore hits it to the third baseman,
Out.
and he's out. Mike Devereaux hits it into deep center right field. He's going around first. He's going around second. And he's safe on third.
Safe.
And Chris Hoyles, ground ball to third. Ends Baltimore's late rally in the bottom of the first. Got Relmer, Jaha, Nielsen up to bat.
He's out.
McReynolds makes the play at first. Jaha hits it to deep left field.
He's out.
And Devereaux makes the play. Nielsen up to bat.
Here I.
Takes the first one as a strike.
He's out.
Fielded by Segui, and that ends the side. Got Bain, Segui, and Pagliaro up to bat, facing Wegman. Harold Baines hits it into shallow left for a base hit.
Here I.
David Segui strikes and swings.
Foul ball.
David Segui, secret bunt.
Out.
All right.
Safe.
Sacrifices to get Baines on the second. Pagliaro sacrifices to get Baines on third.
Here I.
Ball up to Harold Reynolds, who is not a hitter.
He's out.
And Reynolds thrown out at first. And the side. Jamie Moyer pitches to Listach.
He's out.
Mike Reynolds makes the play.
Here I. Here I.
Or
He's out.
Spears swings and strikes out. Hamilton fielded by Segui. That's the side. Got Ripken, Anderson, and McLemore up to bat.
Here I.
Ripken swings and misses.
He's out.
Ripken hits it to the shortstop for an out. Brady Anderson up to bat.
He's out.
Hits it to the third baseman. Mark McLemore up to bat.
He's out.
Hits it to the third baseman. And going in the top of the fourth, we got Robin Yount, BJ Surhoff, and Greg Vaughn on deck. And here's the pitch, Jamie Moyer.
Out.
Fielded and thrown to first for the first out. BJ Surhoff. Fielded by the pitcher and thrown to first for the second out. Greg Vaughn up to bat. And he belts a huge foul ball. Swings and misses at that. Strike two.
He's out.
And strikes out swinging. That ends the side. Baltimore and Brewers tied 0-0. Devereaux up to bat.
Out.
Rounds out to first. Chris Hoyles up to bat. Swings and misses. Rounds out to the shortstop.
He's out.
And Harold Baines hits it to the third baseman. And the side. Rollmer up to bat. Sagi dives and tosses it to McReynolds.
Here I. Oh.
Jaha up to bat. Jaha gets underneath it. And cut off by McLemore.
He's out.
Amazing jumping play by Pagliaro at third.
He's out.
Sagi tosses it to Ripken at second to force the out. We'll go to the bottom of the fifth. Sagi rounds out to the third base. Pagliaro rounds out to second baseman. Harold Reynolds up to bat. Rounds out to the pitcher. Just a whole lot of nada. Got Spears, Hamilton, and Yount up to bat. Spears takes the first strike looking. McLemore unable to make the diving catch. Spears gets on base with a single. Devereaux gets underneath it. Robin Yount. Almost caught by Pagliaro. Hits it to Ripken. BJ Surhoff up to bat. Takes the first strike looking. And BJ Surhoff hits a 2-run homer, but the Brewers ahead of the O's. At the top of the sixth, Greg Vaughn up to bat. Takes a strike. And caught by Sagi to end the side, not before damage was done. And the O's still need to rally. And there's a rallying attempt there. Ripken, deep double.
Save.
Anderson out at first. Secret bunt.
He's out. Save.
Ooh, Ripken out at first. Devereaux hits to shallow left. And Chris Hoyles forces the out at second. And we go to the top of the 7th with Relmer, Jaha, Nielsen. Relmer rounds out to the second baseman. Jaha
He's out.
hits it to Ripken. Nielsen hits it to Devereaux, able to make the play. And we go into bottom of the 7th.
Time.
Harold Bain sneaks it past the second baseman for a single.
He's out. Save.
And Harold Bain's almost thrown out at first for not tagging up. Pagliaro drops it into shallow right field. McLemore bunts.
Save.
Bunt is successful.
He's out. Save.
And Ripken hits it to right field.
Here I. He's out.
And I leave 3 runners on base. Can't convert anything into an actual run.
Out.
As we go to the top of the 8th, pitching to Spears, hits it to the pitcher. Hamilton up to bat.
Here I.
Takes the first one looking. Hamilton hits it down the first baseline. McLemore.
Save. Here I.
Yunt takes the first one looking.
He's out.
And that changes sides. Alright, bottom of the 8th. The O's need to rally.
Here I.
McLemore rounds out to the second baseman, or shortstop, I mean.
Here I.
Devereaux.
He's out.
Hits it to the third baseman.
Here I.
Chris Hoyles strikes. Chris Hoyles hits it into deep left field for a double.
Save.
Harold Baines hits it into deep left field for a single.
He's out.
And the shortstop jumps to catch it, and we go into the top of the 9th. BJ Surhoff gets a hit.
Bubble.
Greg Vaughn
He's out. Save.
hits it to the second baseman. Kevin Romer. Fuck.
Save.
Romer gets a RBI triple.
Out. He's out.
And that changes the sides. Well, the O's need a miracle here. I mean, they've had 10 hits and they can't convert shit. So Pagliaro's up to bat. It's a line drive to first base. Whoop whoop. Harold Reynolds up to bat.
Here I.
Gonna take Harold Reynolds out of the game. Can't hit nothing. Put Hammonds in. The pinch hitter. Hammonds hits it down the third baseline for a double.
Save.
Ripken up to bat.
Bubble.
Ripken. How's that not a fucking home run? Are you kidding me?
He's out. Save.
Oh my god. Like, some of those walls are dumb. Like the big wall in Toronto, you can still hit the wall, and it's like a home run.
Bubble. He's out.
And the O's fucking blow it. How can you get 13 hits but no runs? Heh. Got no player of the game this time. Maybe Baines, but damn, nothing. Can't convert nothing. All right, results for May 23rd. Yanks beat Boston. Cleveland beat Detroit. Toronto beats Minnesota. And that's going to be it for the broadcast. I'm probably going to edit the team off stream probably tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out. Sorry if I seemed cranky, but I am cranky. I'm tired. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. It's easy, take it twice. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, follow, etc. See you the next time.